Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope you are having a great day. Today's story includes entitled parents, wedding planning and toxic family. This is never a good combination. So let's start. Am I the idiot for refusing to include my mom when I go wedding dress shopping? I, female, 29, am engaged to my fiancé, male, 32, and we plan on having our wedding towards the end of this year. We are so excited, and I cannot wait for him to be my husband. Together, we have planned most of the wedding and have organized all of the vendors, except for buying my wedding dress. I have started the process of looking for dresses, but most bridal boutiques are fully booked into this year to accommodate all of the weddings, which were postponed over the past years. I have called every boutique within driving distance and have been put on every waiting list. About a week ago, I received a call from a local boutique telling me that someone had canceled their appointment, so a spot had opened up, and if I would like to take it. The only catch is that the appointment will be early in the morning, as most boutiques have expanded their business hours to accommodate as many people as possible. With current restrictions, the boutique only allows for me to bring one guest, so I phoned my mom, female, 52, to invite her along. This is an event that I would really like to share with her, and she has always told me that she'd like to be there. Unfortunately, as she reminded me, the appointment coincides with her weekly yoga class, which she has been attending for 20 years. I explained that the boutique had me on a waiting list, and I did not choose the appointment time, but she feels that I, quote, did not push them hard enough. I phoned the boutique back, and they said that I could either go back on the waiting list, or I could attend. This was their only available appointment, so I confirmed that I would attend. I phoned my mom back to let her know, and she again declined, saying that I should know the time of the class, after 20 years. So, I invited my soon-to-be mother-in-law, female, 58, in my mom's place. This has caused a rift with my parents, saying that I am excluding my mom from a special experience, and showing my true colors. While my fiancé and future in-laws feel that I gave my mom first choice, and it was her decision to decline. As of right now, my parents have said that they will not attend the wedding. Jesus, this escalated quickly. I am honestly at a crossroads. I am so grateful that my mother-in-law can attend, and we can share something special, but I would hate for my parents to miss my wedding, because they feel so excluded. My mom has told me that she will use this experience as an indicator for how I will behave for the rest of my life, and that she is clearly lower down on the priority list than my future in-laws. She has also said that she feels I, vindicatively, chose the appointment time to purposefully exclude her. Am I the idiot for not trying harder to include my mom in a special mother-daughter moment? OP has offered the following explanation for why they think they might be the a-hole. I am worried that I have jeopardized my relationship with my parents by not making more effort to include my mom when I go wedding dress shopping. I jumped at the first available appointment without making sure that the people important to me were able to attend, and I confirmed the appointment with no consideration for my mom's schedule. OP gives more info in the comments. Your mother is trying to guilt trip you. Is this something she does regularly? Unfortunately, guilt tripping and manipulation were core parts of my childhood, and I sometimes struggle to identify whether I am actually causing an issue, or if it is an issue of my mother's making. I appreciate your insight, and am looking forward to stress-free shopping with my mother-in-law. Has there been other instances in your life where it had to be all about mom, or is this a new thing? Unfortunately, this is not the first time something like this has happened, but situations like these have definitely increased since I moved out and started dating my fiancé. I was hoping that the wedding would be a happy time and could really bring us together again in a functional mother-daughter relationship. Since meeting my fiancé and being exposed to the way that his family operates, I have realized that my family's relationships are quite dysfunctional. Mostly stemming from my mom's victim mentality, but I sometimes struggle to recognize whether I am the problem or whether it is more manipulation. I appreciate your perspective. Oh my God, what did I just hear? No, you're not an idiot. but your parents definitely are. First, you didn't exclude them, they excluded themselves from your wedding. Secondly, their disproportionate reaction is an indicator of how they will be for the rest of your life, not you. And third, it must be fun to live in this narcissistic world they have created in their minds, where everything that happens is about them, and only them. What the hell, are they thinking? I have no idea what goes on in your family's mind. But your parents' reaction is very strange, to say the least. I don't know if you're hiding something about your relationship with your family. I don't know if there are other factors for your parents to act this way, or for them to feel that they are being excluded from your life, but this situation alone isn't enough to refuse to go to your wedding. Besides, you have no obligation to know when your mom is free, even more so when her presence is not considered mandatory. As far as I understand, she is a student, not the yoga instructor. The class won't be affected if she doesn't show up. And she certainly won't be kicked out of class for not attending that day. So choosing between going to a yoga class or going to choose her daughter's wedding dress, the choice it's very obvious. At least for most people. And as you said, it wasn't you who chose the time or date, a vacancy came up, you didn't know when another one would come up and you took it, is that simple. I don't understand the resentment your parents got over this. It was a choice she made and they are blaming you. They seem very manipulative, and I'm really sorry. So again, no OP, you're not the idiot, and I'm so sorry for your mom's decision, I'm so sorry for your dad's decision, I'm so sorry they refused to attend your wedding, because of their narcissistic ways. But I'm also happy that you have your future husband and his family by your side. It may not feel like it is enough sometimes, because you would also like your parents to be there with you, but remember that you are not alone. And what do you guys think of all this? What would you do if you were OP? Or do you agree with OP's mom? Don't forget to comment down below. Now let's read the comments before going to the update. So, let me get this straight. You were able to get a coveted appointment that happened to coincide with your mom's yoga class, and you took it. Now your own parents aren't coming to the wedding, because your mom couldn't possibly miss one yoga class to go with you? And you think you're the idiot? Sweetie, there's two idiots in this scenario, and they're the people who gave you your genetic material, since you didn't mention being adopted. Take your mother-in-law, and let your childish parents miss your wedding. It's their choice if they do, not yours. Thank you for your comment. I sometimes struggle to identify whether I am being manipulated by my parents, or if I am truly in the wrong, so the perspective of strangers has really helped in this case. Not the idiot. If anything, your mother shows how much she values you. She showed her true priority was yoga, and not her daughter's wedding. If you happen to go into labor during this hour, will she say you did it on purpose, so she couldn't come? If this makes them decide to not attend your wedding, a huge milestone in your life for yoga, then they really don't value you enough. Not the idiot, I'm so sorry that your mom is behaving like this, about her absolutely childish refusal to miss a 1 in 1,000 yoga class. Please go to the appointment with your mother-in-law. Invite your mom to the fittings. If your parents follow through on the threat to skip your wedding, it says more about them than you. Remember you are building a new family with your husband, and focus on that joy. Sending you hugs. Not the idiot, in any way. First, as with 90% of wedding-related posts, it's your wedding. Second, she is choosing a yoga class over you. She's gone every week for 20 years. I think both she and they'll survive without her for one day. Third, that they would actually allow this to escalate to not coming to their daughter's wedding, tells me they are massively manipulative narcissists. They don't care that they are being excluded, they care that they don't get to control every aspect of your life. Your true colors are not that you're in whole, it's that you would dare to not rearrange your whole life, to avoid a minor inconvenience, missing one frickin' yoga class, to your mother. And on a softer note, absolutely no guarantee you will find your dress at the first boutique you go to. Recommend not even inviting your mother to the next one. Not the idiot. Wow. So sorry you have such a selfish and emotionally immature mom. I hope that you find the perfect dress and have a great time bonding with your future mother-in-law. Best wishes to you. And what do you guys think about the comments? Do you agree with them? Well, now let's go to the update and see what happened. Oh, are you enjoying the video so far? If so, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications to know when a new video is out. This really helps the channel, so I appreciate it. Now let's go to the update. Update: Am I the idiot for refusing to include my mom when I go wedding dress shopping? Thank you to everyone who offered some perspective on my original post. The strength of strangers and the support from my new family has been so lovely. The morning of the appointment, my mother-in-law and I were dropped off at the bridal boutique by my fiancé. To my surprise, my mom had skipped her yoga class and was waiting for us. My mom told me that she is still happy to attend the appointment, despite everything that I have put her through, and told my mother-in-law that she was free to leave. My mom also announced that she will be paying for any dress I choose, to signify her importance as the mother of the bride. Before I could even open my mouth to respond, my fiancé was telling my mom that she was not welcome at the appointment, and that we did not need her money. I stepped in and told my mom that she rejected 2 invitations to attend, and that her own actions had caused all of her stress. I also said that I will be trying on dresses with my mother-in-law, because she has acted more like a mother to me than my mom ever has. My mom put up quite a fight, but my fiancé made sure that she left before leaving himself. After a few tears, I had a wonderful time with my mother-in-law. I have since learned that my mother-in-law was raised in an emotionally abusive home, so she is very understanding. Unfortunately, I was not able to find a dress at the boutique, but I no longer need one, because my fiancé and I have decided to get married in court, with my in-laws as witnesses. My mother-in-law has offered her wedding dress for the occasion. Apparently, she wanted to offer it sooner, but ironically did not want to step on my mom's toes. We have been able to recover the deposits from most of our vendors, and told all the guests that we decided on a smaller wedding instead. Everyone has been very understanding, aside from my mom. She insists that she had always intended on going bridal shopping with me, and had told me that she had a conflicting schedule, because she wanted to surprise me on the day. My mom says that she only became upset when I invited someone else along, before confirming that she could make it. My mom is, as far as I am aware, trying to have me kicked out of the family, by spreading the story that all of my behavior has been a vindictive plot against her. Thankfully, everyone still seems to be quite happy to include me. The truth is, my mom has always guilt-tripped and emotionally blackmailed me, but it has taken me a long time to recognize that most families don't operate like mine. To be honest, I am tired of it all. For now, I have my wonderful fiancé, who has been so supportive, and his family, who I love. My parents have been officially told that they are not welcome at the wedding, and I haven't heard much from them since. I don't think that they ever expected me to recognize their behavior and stand up for myself. Edit: I have read every comment and appreciate all of the support. I would also like to thank some commentators for the book recommendations. Rest assured that they are now all in my to-be-read pile. I would also like to answer some common questions. Where is my dad in all of this? My dad has always unconditionally supported my mom, and will only really step in if he feels that I am disrespecting her. Other than that, he doesn't contribute much. Will I share a photo of the dress? For privacy reasons, I would prefer not to, but it is a very typical 1982 wedding dress, with lace and puffy sleeves. We are having it altered, so that it is more in line with a small courthouse wedding. At its heart, underneath all of the frills, my mother-in-law had great taste, and the dress fits like a glove. My fiancé says that it was meant to be. Are my fiancé and I still going to get married at the end of the year? We are currently looking at available dates in court, and are thinking about August. The wedding was initially only planned for the end of the year, because that's what most vendors had available. Okay, not going to lie, when I started reading the update and saw that she just snubbed her mother, or rather her fiancé told her mother to leave, I was a little upset, but after reading the rest, I understood why he did that. I understood that there is a history of toxicity in her family, and that her mother has always been like that with her. So it was a way for her to finally realize the issue, and it's good that she finally did, and walked away from them. Unfortunately, her parents are the way they are. I don't want to change. They only have each other's back, but not their own daughter. And that excuse that her mother gave her, that she always intended to go, and was a surprise all along, is BS. If that was really true, the moment she found out that future mother-in-law would go in her place, she would have contacted her mother-in-law or the fiancé, and would have explained the situation. But no, instead she acts like a crazy entitled person, accuses her daughter of choosing mother-in-law over her, and says she's not going to her daughter's wedding, because she is excluding her from everything, when she was the one who started this whole mess in first place. Well, at least, you and your fiancé are moving on with your life, with your own family, and now you know what is not healthy in a relationship, what is not healthy in a family dynamic. I wish the best for you, and your new family, and maybe one day if your parents really change, you'll be able to have a relationship with them again, but until then, stay strong, and away from them OP. Congrats on all of the good things coming. Your upcoming nuptials, your wonderful mother-in-law and husband-to-be, your lovely, quote, something borrowed, wedding dress, and your shiny spine, firmly holding your boundaries with your mother. May your marriage and future be blessed. Thank you for your lovely comment. Wow, did I read your original post? She couldn't break away from her yoga after you explained, and then told you they weren't coming. Good for you for standing up. That is crazy, a no-brainer. You missed the yoga class. You did the right thing, she had the nerve to say. That's how you will be the rest of your life. Good on you for standing up for yourself. Thank you for your comment. I won't lie and say that it was easy, telling my mom that she was not welcome. And I still feel incredibly guilty for hurting her feelings, but I know that setting up healthy boundaries will not be an easy or fun process. The big turning point for me was when my fiancé said that he didn't want our future children exposed to my parents, and I realized that I didn't either. Very excited to hear the end of this. Good for you and your kind fiancé, and his mother, to rally up together and make the best changes possible for your future. Enjoy the less stress of these new plans. Thank you. Unfortunately, it is not at all what I wanted, but my new therapist tells me that I can't control their actions or take responsibility for their emotions. I am looking forward to my court date. And what did you guys think of this update? Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments. And that's it for today, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time.